Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we give you thanks for this wonderful evening, when the legal luminaries of our country have gathered at an important state banquet to celebrate a truly phenomenal woman whose spectacular accomplishment and career in the judiciary is the joy of our country. Men and women from every part of this country have gathered to honor her. Our gathering is a reflection of the diversity of our country. Bless our gathering, bless our meal, above all. Help us to create a society that truly honors the dignity of difference. Because our differences do not make us weaker, they strengthen us and reflect for us your own mystery and your fecundity and creativity. May we be strengthened in so gathering to keep working toward the creation of a more compassionate, a more tolerant, and a more enduring country. To your honor and glory, to our joy here on earth and to eternal salvation. Grant this prayer to Christ our Lord. Amen.
Your Excellency, Yesom Ezenwawike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Power of Sports Africa, Governor of Rivers State, and your amiable wife, Her Excellency, Honorable Justice Eberichi Suzette Yesom Wike. Honorable Justice Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, CFR, Chief Justice of Nigeria, represented by Honorable Justice Kudirat Emo Kekere Ekun. Your Excellency, Sir Dr. Peter Odili, CON, GSSRS, former Governor of Rivers State, and your lovely wife, the celebrant, His Lordship, Dame Honorable Justice Mary Ukaego Peter Odili, CFR, Distinguished Service Star of Rivers State, and their lovely family. Your Excellency, Engineer Shea Makinde, Governor of Oyo State. The Honorable President of the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, Honorable Justice B.B. Kaib, represented by Honorable Justice F.I. Kola Olalere, Presiding Judge, Port Harcourt Division. Your Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Hari Banigo, DSSRS, Deputy Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Sir Celestino Meher, GSSRS, former Governor of Rivers State. The Right Honorable Ikui Owajibani, DSSRS, Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly. Your Majesty, Honorable Justice C.D. Bagay Mohammed, Emir of Lafia, Chairman, Nasarawa Council of Chiefs, and Chancellor, Rivers State University. The Honorable Justice Fumilola Adeke, Justice of the Supreme Court, retired, most senior, first female Justice of the Supreme Court. Honorable Justices of the Supreme Court, Honorable Justices of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justices of the Federal High Court, Honorable Justices of the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, Honorable Justice Simeon Chibuzo Amadi, Chief Judge, Rivers State, and other Chief Judges of other states here present, and their brother judges, Your Majesty, King Dr. Danderson Douglas Jaja, JP, J.K. V, Treaty King and Amenable Opobo, Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, and other Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses here present, Sir O.C. Jokocha, MFR, SAN, DSSRS, JP, and his wife, Mrs. Ifoma Okocha, body of senior advocates of Nigeria, distinguished senators and members of the National and State Assemblies here present, members of the State Executive Council, elder statesmen, chairman of various branches of the Nigerian Bar Association, chairman, BOT, and officials of FIDA Nigeria and FIDA International, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the state banquet in honor of His Lordship, Dame Honorable Justice Mary Ukego Peter Odili, CFR, Distinguished Service Star of Rivers State, on the occasion of her retirement from the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point invite to give his welcome address the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Power of Sports, Africa.
Your Excellencies, the Governor, my younger brother, my in-law, whom I have certified to run for second tenure, the Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. Your Excellency, my wife, who refused me to concentrate in my attachment so that I can get a better grade. But by the grace of God, I have no choice but to bow. Suzette Nyesom-Wike. Your Excellencies, today is a state banquet, so we have to differentiate it. This is not judiciary banquet, this is state banquet. And so I will recognize first, not when my Lord Justice Kekereekun said, our sister, this is our own mentor. Our own mentor, the former governor of Rivers State, Sir Dr. Peter Odili, and her beautiful wife who retired since 12th of May. Today is not 12th, today is what? I know it's old now, she retired since. So, and my mother, Justice Mary Ukego Peter Odili. My Lord, Justices of Supreme Court, serving and retired that are here. My Lord, you know, the problem we have in this country, no role is provided for traditional rulers in the Constitution. So every time they use them, but since I'm coming in, I'll provide a role for them. I'll provide a role for them. My Lord, the Emir of Lafia and Chairman of Nassau Traditional Rulers Council, my Lord Justice Banquet. My Lord, no, it's not my Lord again. The chairman of Rivers State Traditional Council, since I told him when we did our Thanksgiving that he's going with me, he's not been happy with me again. And I said, would you go with me? Will you remain permanently there? the Honorable of Opobo, the first person who made it possible for vehicle to get to Opobo, the chairman of River State Assembly Council. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, former Governor of River State, Mr. Speaker, you know, these days, Mr. Speaker, please forgive me, protect me so you don't impeach me. Try as much as to protect me. The 19th President of Nigerian Bar Association, the chairman of today's book launch, not today's occasion, book launch, and your beautiful wife, did I greet you? Are you sure? I don't want trouble in my household. Let me, if I didn't greet her, my wife, please protect me so I can eat food. You know. My Lord, Justices of Supreme Court, Justice of Court of Appeal, the Chief Judge of River State, members of the National Assembly, politicians who are here, justices, judges of other high courts that are here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday I said in the church, I was not going to address the state. I will only give a vote of thanks. Please, if you make noise, I will drive you out. No, I'm in charge of the state. I'm in charge of the state. So if you make noise, then you know that you will leave. So you keep quiet. Today is my day. Today is my own day. And I said, I was not going to speak yesterday. Today, I never spoke. I only talked about problems of those of us in the legal profession. So I didn't speak. But today is my day because the state is honoring our very best, our mother, our wife, our sister, Justice Mary Ukego Peter Odili. Before I came, I spoke with my younger brother, Shema Kende, and other people, all of them. I said, God, I don't want to be emotional. God should help me not to be too emotional. Most of you will not understand. But the problem in this country is that nobody wants to speak the truth. But the truth must be spoken. And I said to Soshay, look, I have a problem. I don't know how I will come here. The conspirators plan against me. Say I will make a welcome speech. Which welcome speech? I'm the one in charge of the state. I will speak. I'm not doing welcome address or welcome speech. So I told him, in the meeting, I go, man, go. This, what you put there, go and cancel it. I will speak. I will speak because time has come, we must understand and tell people the simple truth. When people are good, people are good. When people are bad, people are bad. Sir, Dr. Peter, your wife, permit me. Don't be offended. It's the only opportunity I have to tell the world whom you are and your wife and your family. You know, in this world we are in, there are those God are brought to say, look, you are the ones to help people. Come, yes, come on, get out. Stand there. Nobody should serve any to know. I want to speak my mind. Judges of Supreme Court who are here, Court of Appeal, judges, I want to speak my mind today. There is no politician serving. Not one. Not one. We deny the fact that they did not pass through Dr. Odili. Not one. All of us. I never knew Dr. Odili from anywhere. I've never met him in my life. But God used him. Some of us who are speaking today, we are talking here. Some people say, I want to be president. Who is that person that God used to put me where I am and my family? For even people to think about that, I want to be president. Who? That's the man. And I want people to understand, I never met him in my life. My wife and I served in the wife's court. I studied in the church. And I want people to understand that when we finish our service, our attachment in the wife's court, she saw the uniform. We're eight. She saw a uniform for us. She saw a uniform. And to the glory of God, see where I am today. When I was running for chairman, I'm not talking about second tenure, so that you would not mistake it. I never met the husband one day. I never knew the husband. Chief Awuse here. Chief Awuse, are you here? Well, why Chief Awuse? Hey, Chief Awuse fought me badly. Now, you see, you may not understand what I'm saying. Chief Awuse fought me badly not to be chairman of Obiabo. I went to my Lord, because we served from her court. I said, Mommy, What do I do? They are fighting me, they don't want me. It's okay. Go and see her. Yeah, brother. I said, well, so go and see him. He's my husband. I went and I saw him. I saw her. I don't understand this, you know. Me, I don't run for chairman. I just say you don't run for governor. I would say they run for governor. Now, what did I do? I'm not going to be chairman. I would say. Told me, my brother, you don't understand this game. You know, what's happening is a stray bullet. It was not you, I was shooting Peter, but the bullet got to you. Chief, I would say, where is he? Yes. He told me, it was not you. He said, we don't know. You know, it's a traditional ruler now, says quiet. Because if it's not quiet, I remove him. So he told me I was shooting Peter. Yahoo was a stray bullet. Stray bullet. I saw God. What did I do? He said, Zoma. It's a fight. So I went to the high court. I saw her. I said, Mommy, I don't know what I did. Chief, I would say. He said, yes, he may not understand. Okay, don't worry, go and see my husband. He was running for governor. Chief, I would say, run for governor. Chief, I would say, make sure I never became a chairman of the council. No, but he did it now. He never allowed to become. So I met him. He said, I should go to Birabi. I met his husband. The husband said, a young man, don't worry. We'll give you support. I'm saying this because so many people have talked about how they knew her and this. The things I was saying, I'm not doing welcome address. So the welcome address, I say, all those who prepare this welcome address, you are hereby sacked. Because I said I was going to talk today. I said I was going to talk today. So that you will know whom I am. So many stories go here and there. She, my Lord, just smiled and said, go and see my husband. And I went. Birabi Street. And he said, no, Obagi. Obagi Street. Yeah, hi. I went to Obagi. Birabi, Obagi, the same mother and father in here. So, but I went. And the husband told me, look, I don't know you. I've never met you. But don't worry. I will give you the support. And they gave me the support. To the glory of God, I became chairman. When I said here on Sunday, the one I said was that second tenure, so the people should not mix it up. Dr. Odili and the wife have been so embarrassed, humiliated because of me. Because of me. The mother died. I won the election 2015, just on the 10 days. No panel had been set up, nothing. I've not even. Because of me, the Odili was humiliated. The wife was humiliated. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Because of me. They humiliated a man who is, I've never, in fact, a man who so loved this state. He was so humiliated. Oh, that I went to the wife's mother's burial, and it was there. The Supreme Court. Meanwhile, I've not been sworn in. No panel have been set up. Nothing. They just try to humiliate them. I've never seen a thing like this in my life. Because of me. Because of me, they were humiliated. I read on pages of newspapers, and I told my wife, what is all this? Do they deserve this kind of humiliation? That I went to somebody's burial. That time they say his colleagues now, I don't know what would they say, her colleagues, what would I say now? I don't know, you would say my brother, and today I had a guy, my sister, by my Lord, just humiliated. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never seen it. Because of me. I will tell you the story. This state was boiling. If any politician want to say that he or she made himself or herself without Dr. Peter Odili, let that politician stand up. Let that politician stand up. That you are not made by Dr. Peter Odili. From 1999 till now. I've never seen a man who has suffered humiliation. I've never seen a man who has suffered betrayal in life. But to the glory of God, whatever everybody have done, look at them. The wife had retired meritoriously, happily, and people think that they will not survive. Today, look at them. We all gather here, they are alive. They are not dead. They are alive. You know why the clap is not too much? You know why? I will come to that. Most rivers people who are here, they are not happy. They're not. Nobody can make me to do something that I will not. Ordinarily, I shouldn't do. No. There was a problem in this state, and I will tell you the truth. My wife wouldn't have been a magistrate to talk of being a judge. It's the wife. It's the wife. It's the wife that said, look, take your time. I suffered this, promoted. Look, you know me, I'm a politician, no. I'm an equerry man. It's difficult for a equerry man to allow the wife to grow like that. No, it's the truth. Forget those who can pretend that's their business. It's difficult. She was the one. When I look at my wife today, she's a judge. I look at her. I say, baby, you're a judge. Who were those who behind it? That do. See, I don't know the day I will die. But I know I will die one day. But the truth must be told. Any day that I will make Dr. Odili and his family to cry, God, don't allow me to grow. These people suffered. These people suffered blackmail, everything. Because of some people like us. Sir, I want to tell you today. I want to tell you today before people hear. I will never be alive to make you cry, your wife. I will never do it. you will never cry. Because I know what you have passed through. Some people say, I want to be president. Yes. But if nobody in this country can make me to abandon you because I want to be president, take your presidency and go. I will never. I will never abandon you and your family. See where I am today. See where my wife. Today, I'm a governor. I'm talking about being the president. Where would I have been? But for you and your wife, for me to talk about, I want to be president. I'm not saying I will win. For the ticket, yes, that one I will win. No. It doesn't matter. Nobody can stop that one. That's what I will win. But what I'm saying is that, look, who am I? From where? See, same as the wife. Today, I'm talking about I want to be president. He stood firm. He did everything in spite of the humiliation you passed through. I want to say, God is infinite mercy knows today. I told my wife, even if I die today, wherever I am, may you never have any problem, my children or the family of Dr. Peter Odili. Because they have stood for us, they've done everything for us. I don't want to talk about when you were chasing me. It's just what people believe that it's only men that chase women. It's a lie. Women chase you in a style. But we will come out. Oh, baby, say, I like you, leave them. When we left, my wife told me yesterday, look, I don't want you to say anything and I don't want to see you. I said, but okay, why they talk like, you know who I've been now? I be big boy that time. Say they chase me. It's okay, but I shouldn't be saying it. I said, I will talk up. So nobody knows that women too, they chase men in a different style. When I was sworn in, Dr. Peter called me. No, okay, before I come to that. Let me tell you, when they were pouring the state, I will tell you, sir, you know. I said, I called my wife. Look, this problem in the state, I'm getting tired. A woman and the man who supported us, I cannot go to see them. No, I will see Madame. She was going to appeal Abuja. I went to see her. She said she will not see me. Where's Gemma? Yeah. Gemma came. Said, Mommy said he can't see you. I said, I like. She must see me today. She came back. She said, Mommy said, look, go. I said, I will not go. Mommy must see me. So she said, okay, call him. She saw me. You wouldn't know when she's angry, when she's not angry, she laughs very well. There are things I won't say, cola, all those things, Mommy. She looked at me. I said, my son. I said, Mommy, I'm here. He said, hey, what are you going to do? I said, I came to see you. He said, what are you going to see me for? I said, Mommy, this trouble, what is the problem? What's the problem? We talked, she said, okay, go and see her nobody at home. I went to Oga's house. I entered. They gave me stout. I drank. Oga don't see me. Oga said, you go see me. I left. The second day, I came. He said, no, don't go see me. So, mommy told you that she prayed one prayer when she was in Lagos. So me too, I went and prayed one prayer in my own. So the third day, I came in his house. He came down. But if you know, you know, so kind of one kind man. If you look in the eye alone, you know if you say, he hasn't turned as I don't die for trouble today. I saw that. He said, my friend, drink your stout. He said, he's our father. It's a forgiving father. And he said, leave it. Move on. The next fact you came here and you have seen that this is this, go. And that was the end of the matter. That was the end of the matter. And that was how my relationship we got back. He took me back as his son. And through that period, he has always supported me. And he said, this and this. So when I won the election, he called me. He said, look, I've made mistakes in my life as a governor. I don't want you to make the same. He took a notepad. I don't know those of you who went to start yesterday. I don't know those of you. That an office. If he didn't take each other, he didn't go there. He now wrote to say, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a mistake. I don't want you to make that same mistake. Don't you ever see this one. And I can tell you, everything he told me, he wrote down. I followed it, and that's why I can tell you authoritatively I'm successful today. You know, let me tell you, I've never seen, and I challenge anyone, Dr. Peter Odili has never called me one day. I want this. I want that. The wife, who is my mother, has never one day called me, my brother. You know, God, who did do that one? My brother, no go there. Me need to go there. Go there. All my enemies who are here, he cannot solve this activity. She has never one day, as a mother, who, between me and my wife, nurtured us, called me one day. I want this. I want that. That ordinary people would do, taking into, opportunity that I know him. They have never one day asked me for one thing to say, Commissioner, this. I challenge anybody. Dr. Peter Odili and his wife have never said, we want this. Never. Never. Let me tell you, you don't need to clap. I will talk about reverse people. Don't worry, I'll come to that. You know, they believe that Dr. Peter Odili controls me. They believe that Peter Odili, the wife, tells me what to do. In the name of Almighty God, never have they ever called me one day to say, look, you know this problem, can you help us here? Never have they done it. Rather, I have gone to him. I said, sir, what are we doing? He said, look, my governor, I have been a governor. What I will advise you, go and do those things you think is right. Satisfy yourself. Go and do. CSO. Is CSO here? Go and arrest those for making noise. You know, you people think that I'm in charge of River State too. Don't be making noise like that too. Because you are not happy because I'm talking about somebody who has, people believe that Dr. Peter Odili, anytime you reach him, Wike will do the work. It's a lie. He has never one day called me and told me anything. But ordinarily, by his nature, by the position he occupies, he should be able to tell me he wants this, he wants that. And I will never say no, but he has never done it. He has never done it. I don't know how to thank you people. The fight against me today is, oh, odd ladies, odd lady now. Odd lady never did it. Odd lady never one day has he not thought about the progress of River State. Never. He has stood for this state. People that fought him for nothing. The only biggest problem in this state today, people must feel the truth, because he said the Koreman will be governor. That's, if anybody tells you Odili has committed any other, it's just because he said the Koreman must be governor. Unfortunately, we, the Korean people who he said should be governor, are ones that put him in the witness box. Unfortunately. But I want to appeal to him. Forgive. You're a Christian. You're a Christian. Forgive all of us. Let me tell you, PDP is doing their primaries. They've shifted their primaries. Governorship 2025. Let me tell you, see, I see what's going on. They are fighting me. Don't worry yourself, I will conquer them. I will conquer them. They are all meeting. Don't worry yourself. Because my hands are clean. All I said, if you will not work for River State, God don't allow you to be the governor of River State. But if you work for River State, God should support you. They have been holding meetings against me. Okay? Don't worry yourself. I'm equal to the tax. So I thank everybody who have come here. The wife, they are very, they don't like people who say they did this for them, they didn't do this for them. Forget about my voice. Very bad voice. How God gave it to me, it's not my problem. Forgive me that I have a bad voice. But you too have something bad. So there's nobody that has everything good. Even my wife, when she tells me, I say, you, are you perfect? If I'm, you say, wicked. So I'll tell my wife, okay, don't worry, do you go for vacation on time? Do you go for vacation on time? So you get good first. Me, I go on vacation on the time. One by one now. You win here, me I win here. So my lords, the truth of the matter, and which I have said severally, and most of you may not have been happy. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. But the point is that we must, as a matter of fact, make sure all of us play a role for Nigeria to be where it's supposed to be. It is not. When my mother was speaking today, he said, for me, those who are accusing judiciary, their hands are not clean. Anybody who is accusing judiciary or judges, their hands are not clean. But that does also not mean that Even you, usually, should not keep your house in order. That is the truth. It's the truth. This country, when a problem, we must solve the problem of this country. All of us here, we have a role to play. Let nobody deceive himself. We have a role to play. The new Electoral Act has removed anything to do with state high court, not to tamper, to talk about pre-election or about electoral matters. But state high courts are still doing the same. Then what they will do when it gets to the higher courts? They say, you know, we told you that the problems we're having. They will not tell them the truth that the Electoral Act says anything about pre-election matters, electoral matters. It is now in the federal high court. But they will not do that. Tomorrow, when they go to Court of Appeal or any court, they say, oh, you see, we told you, these judges, they behave anyhow. When you know truly that nothing you can do, state high courts have no power to talk about pre-election matters or electoral matters. But they will bring it against the judges, innocent judges, innocent. So my duty is that I should welcome you. I've welcomed you yesterday. I welcome you this afternoon. Let me talk my mind today. So I want to thank all of you. As you've come to River State, you have seen that there is peace, there is security. The only thing I will tell you the truth, you know me, I don't lie. The people who are doing sanitation failed us. That one I will tell you the truth too. You know, I will never tell you lies. I won't. Those who are in charge of sanitation, they failed us. And so we are working on it. But as per all other things, to the glory of God, we have done well. And we believe our people have that confidence in us that we have done well. But for sanitation, we failed. That one failed. It doesn't matter whether APC will take it or not. When you fail, say you fail. And that's why we brought the issue of if he didn't dare, he didn't dare. My lord, most of you may not know this letter. If he didn't dare, he didn't dare. You know, so I will never tell you lies. But what I want to tell you, Judiciary, here is that as a person, I will continue, whether anybody likes it or not. Judiciary can never be humiliated the way they have been humiliated. No way. These are enemies. Thank you. I told you we have enemies. Thank you. Shema Kende, thank you. That's why you are complaining today. Our party will have problem. You are part of the problem. I want to thank all of us. So, welcome. This is my welcome address. Welcome. And then, Shema Kende, I also welcome you. Good. So I thank all of you. But frankly speaking, all of you who came from everywhere to honor our mommy, to honor our mother, God is infinite mercy will bless each and every one of you. That you came since Thursday, Friday, most of you have been here. It shows love. It shows love. It shows you love her. And I want to tell you, the love you have extended to her, God will also extend that love to you. And I want to also beg you, even though you are not delegates, talk to Sheyi Makinde and other people who are delegates. Beg them. They should help me. and support me so that I can change this country. Sheyi, tell your people to support me. Let your people talk to you. Mommy, somebody said today that now you are retired, you should be a politician. I told the person, okay, you that says so. Mommy will not be a politician, but listen to her too. The son is running the election. The husband, his son is running the election. My brothers, not gonna help me. I'm interested. I will do well. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that was an address, a welcome address by His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I invite to kick off the entertainment for this night, a comedian from Rivers State, known nationally and internationally, Arinze Baba.
Good evening, Your Excellencies. Good evening, Mommy. I'd like to say congratulations. First and foremost, please, if you're under the sound of my voice and you are serving, you are still serving, you have not served up to 44. Please, can we put our hands together for a moment? 44 years, not a joke. And of course, my growing up, I was meant to understand that behind every successful man, there is a woman. But people fail to understand that beside every successful woman, there is a man. And not just an ordinary man, but a former governor, a golden governor. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like you to put your hands together for Sir Dr. Peter Odili. I remember when I was growing up, we used to sing one song those days. Now, Odili, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, now we have changed the song. As it pain them, we go this with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I was there when Oga came. Oga, the first thing you did, immediately you climbed. You fell wear your glasses. So make I wear my own. Secondly, I heard that if you go to Oga's house and drink stout, you will go up. Oga, I don't know whether stout still in your house. I'll visit you tomorrow. Because I would like to drink that stout so that my career will change. I like to say this for the first time. When Oga was leaving, he said that His Excellency the Governor should please talk to his people so that they will vote him. Oga, I want to stand there to tell you that you are the next president of Nigeria. Anybody who wants to kill me, kill me. Your Excellency, you are the next president. Ladies and gentlemen, clap now, except when I don't like better thing. You know, I'll tell you this. I don't like to speak too much English because it can put you in problem. So I speak English more, I speak Pidgin. Because last month, a friend of mine and his colleague went to visit their boss. When they got to the house, they spoke English to them. Do you mind a glass of wine? One say, I mind. The other one say, I don't mind. The one that say, I mind, they didn't give him. The one that say, I don't mind, they gave him. The guy began wonder. I mind now. Why they not go give me? Who no mind now that they give? They went to another house. They asked them another simple English. Do you care for food? The one that say, I mind before, say I don't care. The one that say I don't mind before say I care. They give am, they not give the other one. The guy come, they wonder, I mind nothing. Now I don't care nothing. Where the wahala dey? Is it in the mind, don't or care? When they went to the third house, immediately they entered. The woman stood up and said, do you? And the boy get up. Madam, I mind, I don't mind. I care, I don't care. Give me something. Give me something more than not kill me. Ladies and gentlemen, sincerely speaking, I've said this before and I will say it again. You know, I see a lot of beautiful people here. Most of you are addressed as honorable. And you know, honorable is a title for people who are either in the House of Reps or an assembly or local government chairman. But today, Nigeria, for you to be honorable, just hold 30,000 for your pocket. They buy drink for boys. They're going to hail you honorable, honorable. Recently, I gave my mother 1 million naira that she has not seen before. I was shocked. My mother jumped up. Honorable, your girl is loyal. Mama will bomb me. May poverty never be your portion in Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, very soon, the election will start. Posters will begin to climb each other everywhere. I remember during the time of Sir Dr. Peter Odili, one time you said no more poster. As election reached, because the town, they were dirtying it up and down with poster. You now said, they should not put poster again. When the election reached, if you see poster, they were competing on the flyover. You will see in the morning, PDP will put. The next day, ABGA will put on top. The next day, Salvation Ministry go post. The next day, Winners Chapel go blaster on top. Then blaster poster till you go drive. One madman don't hear the poster. You go one read waiting to the poster. You not go feel understand. I go see PDA, Vote Salvation Ministry for Winners Chapel. I say, which kind of wahala be this? Ladies and gentlemen, I came in all the way from Lagos today. And you know, when you fly plane from Lagos to Port Harcourt, you will understand why people are always humble. Nobody, no matter how rough you are, once pilot take off, you will be humble. And as you are humble, you go to look time. Everybody know time more than pilot. If it pass 45 minutes, the flight never land. You go see everybody say, oh, but what thing they happen now? And this pilot, they usually don't talk until something want to happen. First and foremost, I don't even know who brought that law that those air hostess must always tell us the same thing all the time. You will hear in the course of landing on water, there is a vest under your chair, bring it out, wear it. Please, if we land inside water, who go open door? Who they wear vest, they go outside. Then, let's leave that one. Another thing I've come to realize, you see the pilot, they don't talk. I was flying from Lagos to Port Harcourt today. We sat down, I saw some honorables, I went to greet them. Honorable, they didn't answer me. How are you? How are you doing? My friend, how are you? How are you? They said I won't beg them money. 15 minutes after we took off, plane began shaking. Everybody was quiet. 30 minutes after, they look time. 45 minutes, plane never land, pilot never talk. All of us come quiet. 50 minutes, we're not here. Bing, bing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your, and you know, you don't hear what pilot say. You now be putting your, this is your pilot, the one flying you from Lagos to Port Harcourt. I just want to let you know that we're really facing a terrible weather here in Port Harcourt. We've been trying to land you for the past 10 minutes, but the weather is very bad. We have called everywhere. They said the weather, but we're even trying to take you back to Lagos. They said the weather in Lagos is even more terrible than that of Port Harcourt, and the fuel we have here can only last us for 5 minutes. So we don't really know what is going on, but I think you should switch on your phone and begin to call your people, because if we can't land you, that means we're going to crash. I was shocked. One of the honorable shout, pilot, I better where they close. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I tell people, please keep on this. I'll do this on special demand. Today, mommy, I was reading about it. First and foremost, I need to let you know that mommy is my sister. She came from the same place with my mom. She's from Ezinite. She's from Amudi. My mother is from Udhom BC. So they were from the same place. So I'm very delighted to be here. Now, I'll tell you another thing. Do you know that, sincerely speaking, I was reading her story. See her daughters. I've told myself that I will give birth to only one boy and 17 girls. No, don't shout. I will tell you why. First and foremost, I will born one boy because how much I get, waiting I keep, where they will come they drag. I can't go born 17 boys. May they come they drag this my one plot of land? No. I born 17 girls. I trained them very well. But it is time to marry them that you will know that I have trained them. Because nobody will come and marry my children and bring tombo and schnapp. It will not work. Do you know how much is school fees? I'm paying 200,000 per term. When I finish, you say, I saw one flower behind your house. I will uproot that flower by myself. As a matter of fact, when you come to my house to marry, when I give you list, you self go shock. First and foremost, when you see the list, you will see it. Presidential nomination form. Then go down first. The second one, senatorial seat. Third one, 20 plot of land, OGRA, Port Harcourt. The third one, 16 plot of land, Banana Island, Lagos. 14 plot of land, Maitama, Abuja. One chieftaincy title of any oil producing local government. I told Igbo man, if na Igbo man because you want to go marry, go first say, ladies and gentlemen, sincerely speaking, you know, I've taken my time to rehearse. You know, I'm talking about marriages. Those days when I was growing up, I was still young. For those of you who are Christians here who go to church, we used to sit differently in church. Today we sit together. Pentecostal actually changed a lot of things. People now sit together in church. Those days, you see women sit one side, men sit one side. Men sit according to their profession. Women sit according to their age. You see politicians in front, bankers and captains of industries in the middle, boys where they find work, where they for back. Then you see women of 18 to 25 in front, 25 to 35 in the middle, 35 to menopause, they did for back. I went to that kind of church in Aba. Keep on this, are you ready? I went to that church in Aba. Pastor now said, today, tell the Lord that you will locate your wife and husband here. Women were singing to God according to their age. I was shocked. The ones in front, 18 to 25, this is what they were singing. Jehovah Mo. Raise the volume. Daddy, I'm just a young girl. I know they find a young man. Man, no one go fit by me. Very good. I don't mind to be second wife. For Aliko Dango tell you. I don't say he go fit pay my bills. So, Daddy, I'm just 18 years old. I left them, went to 35, song change. Chineke bidi igwe. Daddy, don't mind all those girls where they for front too. Now when they reach 35 years old, they go no say man na man. Even if na man we get shop, I go borrow money from my father. Me and the man we go grow together. Daddy man na man. When I went to menopause, those ones that start with speaking in tongues. Yeah. Jesus me. Daddy man na man. Even if na shoemaker, even if na bricklayer, even if na man where they work for mortuary, even if na man where get HIV, before you go reach AIDS, we go born. Your Excellency, the last time I performed, I heard from a reliable source that was declared wanted. That's why I said I will come today. Oga, arrest me. Arrest me, Oga. Your arrest goes sweet. Imagine say you arrest me, carry me go house. Jesus Christ. I call myself, my fellow comedians, they go, no, say I don't arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, when the governor was talking about the former governor and his wife, I put myself in that shoe. I was a nobody. I was just a comedian who was performing for students and the rest of them. And by the grace of God, when His Excellency became governor, I had the opportunity of performing for him. I remembered announcing to you my first trip to the UK one day at the field. And I said, my association with you have put me on the spotlight, and today I'm going to perform at the prestigious O2 in the UK. That's growth for me. And several other things. Today, I believe I have opportunity to perform for kings. And who have you? Because of my association. People believe that if you can perform for His Excellency, you can perform for anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want to appreciate Your Excellency. God bless you for always giving me this platform. Because now who did they do for? They do for another person. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this. I like to sing. I know that some of you here are football fans, like His Excellency is a Real Madrid fan. Real Madrid, they support now. Me, I used to support Chelsea. As soon as you hear saying Real Madrid, they support now, enter Real Madrid to avoid problem. Your helper cannot be somewhere and you're another place. That means you're an enemy of progress. Not be so. Ladies and gentlemen, I support Real Madrid now for two reasons. One, I went to watch ball in Air Force and I was coming back to GRA to meet my friends. I got to Boricampo, my motor stopped. I checked, it was overheating. I said, hey, what I do? And it was dark at about 9:50 something p.m. I said, okay. I saw 5 boys coming towards my direction. I said, gentlemen, please, I'd like you people to stand with me. Once my motor cold, I go drop on her. We said, okay. As we were there, we started discussing in front of Boricamp. I was talking to the Arsenal fan. I said, my friend, shut up. When others are talking, don't talk. 9 years, you have no trophy. I didn't know that the quarter guard, that those who guide the front of Boricamp, they were Arsenal fan. One could not endure. He crossed the mirror and said, which of you? Say, Arsenal is a useless club. All of you, cross. We cross. He said, which part? I said, Chelsea. He said, this way. You, which one? That one said, Liverpool. He said, today I will pull your liver. Come like this. He asked the other one. That one said, Arsenal. He said, come on, get out. You cannot even defend the club. He now gathered all of us. He said, for insulting Arsenal, I will flog you according to the number of your jersey. I was wearing number 11. The man, I said, what is your name? I said, Arize Baba. He said, when I finish with you, Arize will go like this. Baba will go like this. He was flogging me. The next person, an Igbo boy, was crying more than me. Chideke. The man now called the guy. I they blog another person. They cry. Why they cry? Nice guy. If you see what they write for my shirt, you go forgive me. The man saw your top. Make I say when he turn Balotelli 45. The man now asked me how many I don't blog you. I say 8. He said they go Balotelli. Lie down. As he was flogging Balotelli, the next person took off. They went to catch him. Why they run? He said this is why we are now global compolo. They write at 0805. The man said, I go remove the first 0, I go plug up 800 and pipe. As he was flogging that one, the next person ran, they catch him. Why are you running? He said, I know if we are JC, I know we are Polo. This thing na hacket. They write at 7777. 7,777,000. The man said, nobody go plug in your lie. Just go, they shoot you, make it die. I live on this, please. I live on this. Please, knock me on Sunday. You know, when Igbo people want to praise you, I want to think about when Igbo people want to praise you. There's a song called Osundi Owendi. Igbo people don't need to know you. They will just pick your name and they will sing. Okay, let me pick your name. What's your name, sir? Your first name. Akin is a Yoruba man. Now, we'll start with mommy's name. Bring the volume up. This is what you hear. Igbo people will first laugh. You hear something like this. They will not hear the people. Igbo Guano! Igbo Riano! Igbo Mamano! They don't know what they want to sing. Oh. This is what they are. Oh! Ogenede. Oh! Ogenede. Honorable Justice, one demo. Now all I got to do it for you. From Imo State. You come to River State. You marry better husband. You born better children. You raise better men. Oh God, there again now. Anybody will say you know go better for you. On Sunday. On Sunday. My father, His Excellency. His Excellency. Chief Mr. Here's what we get. The only man I know. Oga no work the ticket by your own. On Sunday. Thank you very much, United.
Thank you very much. Arize Baba. Can we put our hands together for him? Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the night is fast spent. It's now time for dinner. As His Excellency, the former Governor of Rivers State, Sir Peter Odili, CON, and his lovely wife, the celebrants, Honorable Justice Mary Ukego Peter Odili, will lead guests to dinner. Celebrant and her husband give the dignitaries on the high table to dinner, may I inform us that every other table will be led by protocol officers on standby to get their dinner. Thank you.